Hi, it's Hazel and welcome to my channel. Today I am doing this, okay. I'll explain what it is and how I do it. Okay, how I get the leaf, how I do the leaf. And there's lots of leaves to choose from. There is lots of leaves to choose from, okay. So there's this. And then I'll show you why I do it, my thought processes and all that, okay. First of all, give me a thumbs up, that'd be absolutely amazing, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Let's go and I'll show you what we're doing today. Thank you. Right, so here I am deciding which page to use. Okay, I've decided on these two. I haven't really done this sort of thing before. I thought, well, I have and I haven't. I mean, that's some real leaves, okay. So I got these from the park just now. Well, just then, not just right now, because it's yeah. And then I've copied them onto paper. I decided not to use the stem, so I could have actually taken it off and used 2 per page, etc. But I never thought about that. That is the one I've decided to use. Okay, I'm just proving though it's an actual paper, not a real leaf. It looks real. I'm deciding what to do. Shall I stick it to the page as it is, or shall I do a collage and put it to the page? I've decided that doing the extra work, I don't know, always seems best. Perhaps not all the time, but usually seems the best. Okay, so that's so I'm going to add the paper that is actually predictive text. I'm just making sure I've got a crease on the leaf there so it folds okay. The reason is because the left side is quite flat but the right side is quite raised, because it's quite early in the journal, so to speak. What I mean, that sounds very Yorkshire. Right, I didn't mean to say that. Right, okay, that's just quickly putting on some Mod Podge. I've actually recorded this once and I should have realised that I hadn't exported it and then did the voiceover, which is always best actually. Okay, so I'm just putting, we'll see how fast I'm doing it. Would it be wonderful if you could do it like that without even thinking? Actually, I'm not thinking at all. I'm just shoving it on. Anyhow. So the paper I'm putting on is predictive text, as I said. And I'm putting it any way round, putting it upside down, right way round. Anything like that. I've even got some yellow bits there as well. There's another yellow bit. Oh yes, okay. Yeah, so I thought, oh, I've seen people put paper behind their pages, so I thought I'd better do that to protect the other pages. Looks a bit more professional then, doesn't it? Yeah. So I've got 2 different colours. It doesn't really matter what colour they are actually. These could be book pages too, but I'm using predictive text that I've already got printed. Now I've just dried it with a dryer. That's my heated up gun tool I've had about for nearly 30 years actually, yeah. I think it's one of the first tools I got. When I started crafting, that is, yeah. So I'm putting some gesso. I always call it gesso, it's gesso. So I do know it's yeah. Everybody pronounces it gesso, but me. But it's actually gesso. I'm drying that. Okay, that's my heated up tool. Just showing you here that I am doing what other people do and using a spray bottle to wet the watercolours. These are Inktense watercolours. I love them. Okay, so I'm adding that to the page. Now I'm using the blues because blue was behind it, and I thought blue was nice because it's a bit like one of the really beautiful autumn blue skies that we get. Yeah, I had that the last few days actually, and we saw the northern lights again. which was really, I've actually seen them, found out we can see them from the northeast. I was looking northwest, or north and northwest, but it's actually northeast, you can see it. Yeah, so I'm just spraying that now. Oh yeah, so I'm using some brushos. Okay, so I'm spraying the page and then adding the brushos. I find it's more effective to do it the other way around, add the brush and then spray the page, but I've decided to do it this way. And then I find out I get a lovely river. What am I going to do about this river I'm getting down the middle of the page? So I'm using kitchen roll there to mop it up a bit. I'm not sure if I've not seen anybody do that. Anyway, do you see my tool, heat tool again? This is the leaf I'm putting on again. I'm using it because it's the biggest leaf, not the colour particularly, but I did like it. I thought, well, that looks very massive. So that spreads right across the page. I was going to thinking about putting two, but I thought put this one on. The other ones have got quite yellow. Oh, and I'm putting some gesso on. Is it gesso I'm using? Just to lighten up where the leaves are, because I think it looks quite dark. Now I'm using the pencil because I want to know where I've put it, and I can put the gesso on, possibly over the pencil. And now I can't see where the pencil marks are, so I'm putting the leaf on again. Just to see if I can get it a bit clearer, because I lifted it up and I couldn't see the pencil marks. I think I can mainly now, so that I knew where to put it back. Because I'm just putting some where the dark blue is really, well, and other places as well by the looks of it, yeah. So there, you can see the where the white bit is, and the main bit of the leaf, the middle of the leaf is. Okay. But for some reason that does disappear in a minute, and I think I can see why. I'll tell you why in a minute. Now I'm adding Mod Podge again, just to stick the leaf down, okay? So I'm adding it like this, in midair. Yeah, I thought that was quite a good idea. And then I'm putting it down, and then I'm going to stick various bits. I'm making sure that goes in the middle there of the crease. Okay, so I'm adding some Mod Podge there. Most people call it Modge Podge. Modge Podge, I know. It's like I think that's why it got rid of although it is there a bit. I think that putting the Mod Podge on actually got rid of it. Now I'm masking it off with the paper that's sort of like the shape of the leaf-ish. Okay, so I'm just getting that off there and that little bit there. And I'm going to put so I'm spraying it's actually gouache scissors. I've got it onto a piece of plastic. I'm saving some of the plastic wrappings, and I'm using them as palettes. Quite a good idea. I'm getting that with one of those fan brushes all over, and it looks so nice. Not sure if you can see it so well on there, and I'm drying it there. So I've dried it, and now I'm going to put a border around the edge, like Shana does in Shinuki art, because I think it looks really nice. Got a message from her today because I did a project that she did, and I thought, and I says it, and I gave her some compliments, and she replied again, which was really nice. Yeah, that's it is nice to hear from somebody. Okay, so I'm thinking now, am I going to put something at there? But that's quite dark, isn't it? But the bottom corner, right corner, I'm going to put a quote here, okay? I'm going to get it close up so you can see what I'm going to say. It says, every year I fall in love with autumn all over again. And I thought, oh, I'll do this lovely writing. And then I changed my mind and just do my normal writing that I use for See, apart from the first letter. I use a, see them little things where the eye, you know, like you got on top of the bottom of the eye, they're serifs. So I'm adding a lot of those to this typeface or font, if you like. It's the usual font that I use. It's like a typewriter font. Did I say that? I can't remember. All over again. And I'm not keen on the way I've done it. The G is very typewritery. And I've put some quote marks, but I don't know who actually said it. Now I'm rubbing the pencil marks out. Well, I had dried the type before that, and then I'm thinking, oh, should I put some blue around it? And I thought, no. But I put a bit of white. I don't know, there's something not quite right about it. I'm not too keen. So I'm just having, thinking what to do. I go over this. But don't worry, I can go over it again in black. Just adding a bit of white there, just to get rid of some of the thickness of the letters. Making sure that the A and that's got holes in. Like a circly thing. And the other things as well. Yeah, so then we've added the black again. Oh, I've put an E normally this time. I've cut out there's some holes in the leaf, and it turned out to be white, and I'm showing the close-up of where I've spattered. Okay, it's gone quite light blue, but it's nice enough. I think I'm going to add some white dots, but I don't know if I show it. Oh, I am. Yeah, I'm adding some little white stippling, this is called. Okay, there's little white dots. I'm adding them here and there. Okay. To lighten up these little places. I thought it'd be quite nice. It does, it looks quite bright compared with the other dots that's now taken on the colour of the page, because they are quite small dots. Quite pleased with this. I'm not really done this sort of thing. I'll show you in a minute what I've done before. Type of art journaling type thing I usually do. This is an art journal. This is a junk journal with 8x8 papers. What we're doing there, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing there. Oh, I'm just adding some more stippling. Anyway, in a second you'll see, it might come in a minute. Really pleased with this. It had stopped before this, and I think, well, no, please give me a thumbs up, that'd be absolutely amazing. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, thank you so much. And in a minute you're going to see this, about 10 seconds it should be. Thumbs up, yeah. There we go. There it is. Okay, that's the one I've put in the book as well. Wild is the music of the autumn winds amongst the faded woods. I love that. Wordsworth. William Wordsworth. I love doing those pictures. Yeah. Yeah, and I do the dress and the hair in a certain way. I've got video on how I do them. And I've got her eyes are closed, so you don't have, if you did do them, you don't have to do I've got them in quite a interesting pose. Okay, thank you so much, and see you again soon.